the big news today for me, and this is what the live pretty much is based upon. Now, we know that, and it's been a big popular point of discussion here on True School Sports, the Saudis. We just got done talking about it yesterday. His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh, he's trying to make a splash in boxing. He's trying to, really bring the big events to his country. And I've said, look, the good thing about it is he's not like operating from the same point of interest as a lot of the American promoters. Mm-hmm. They will pay money. They don't even mind losing the damn money. They just want the big events, right? So today, Tank was on Twitter, and I still call it Twitter. I ain't calling it X. It's still Twitter to me. Yeah. Today, shout out to Ray Jackson. I got to give credit to Ray Jackson, right? Because Ray Jackson, if you don't know Ray Jackson, Ray Jackson's this big Earl Spence fanboy on Twitter. Okay. And he has like a job as a forklift driver. Okay. And he gets talk shit on Twitter to all these fighters, and all these fighters respond to him, like Crawford, all these guys. So he would get a lot of good reaction out of these fighters. So I got to tip my cap to Ray Jackson. Mm-hmm. Here's what he said about Tank Davis going to Saudi. This is Ray Jackson right here. He said, motherfuckers really think that Saudi is about to take over boxing. And until I see Tank Canelo over there in multiple events here, we ain't got shit to be worried about. You can't take over a sport without the biggest stars on board. And Tank said, they made me mad. If they want me, they got to send me something to my front door, like 2 Ferraris or something. Like I said before, I even think about going over there. So you heard it. That's not fabrication. That's not me hating. Yeah. Gervonta Davis is saying that before he's to fight Devin Haney in Saudi Arabia, he needs 2 Ferraris at his door. So what do you guys? What does the chat make of that? What do you make of that, Pops?
I mean, first of all, what is he talking about? They're making me mad. Like, what are you talking about, Gervonta? The bottom line is you're going to get all the money you want, and then you can have all the Ferraris, all the pretty ladies, all the honey, all the pools, whatever you want. Once you go over and get that money, makes the fight. Don't make excuses. You're going to make your money. You can have 6 Ferraris if you want.
We got to remember, one thing about Tank is...
I don't know why he's mad. Like
he's actually one of the few American fighters. He might be the only American fighter at this moment in time who you could truly say is a box office draw in this country. Like his fights actually, do numbers at the gate. They do on pay-per-view as well. So he's not used to things being dictated to him because he's normally the one, along with Leonard Ellaby and Al Heyman, dictating to others. So that's why I think he's saying he's mad.
Okay, well, I'll put it
and you know what? In fairness to Tank, I've seen this when the Saudi Arabian World Cup team, when just for those of you out there who don't know, when the Saudi Arabian soccer team beat Argentina in the World Cup, the whole team got Rolls Royces. So 2 Ferraris. You know about that?
No,
the whole team got look. So 2 Ferraris. They can do 2 Ferraris.
Listen, man,
send the Ferraris.
Listen, man.
Pull his car, Saudi.
Listen,
come on, Turkey.
Listen, I'll tell you right now, the Saudis got more money than Floyd, than Al Heyman, and all them motherfuckers over here. No disrespect to them, but what I'm getting at is...
So I'm saying, well, send the Ferraris.
Money, because when I was in the service, they were going to give all of us, if it wasn't for the president that said no, they were going to give us a big bonus. Do you
remember the numbers? What was the number on the bonus?
I don't remember how much it was, but it was going to be...
Was it 6 figures?
I don't remember exactly.
Okay.
It was good enough for me to say, I'll take it right now. 10,000 for each soldier, whatever. They got so much money. So my whole point is, you can still be the A side or B side over here, or whatever you want to call it, but over there, you're going to have to fight from what Turkey's saying, you're going to have to fight some real people. If you're going to make a card, make them a big name. So Tank, go there and make that money and get yourself 6 Ferraris.
They got you. So look, all I'm saying is, look, I know on YouTube.
But I do agree with what you said, though.
What?
And I have to say that he brings his time when he does fight Gervonta, and he sells.
Yeah.
Because we have who else we have right now in
that's
America.
from America. Yeah, it doesn't really happen.
I really like, and he's young, but the guy we call here the great heavyweight. We wanted to be great. The coming heavyweight.
Jared Emerson.
Yeah, if he would just go ahead and
got his act together,
when he was
mature a little bit.
Man, I would have loved to see him. Like, I think he would be big, but besides that, I don't think he has nobody the way he's done it. And then by Ellaby's going to say that took years. It didn't happen overnight. That's just a flaw. He says because when Ellaby was saying when Mayweather started, he didn't just start running away.
I call bullshit on that though, because
you do?
Yeah, I remember clearly when Tank fought for the world title. I think it was like 2017 or 2016 against Pedraza. It wasn't even for those of you who don't remember. That was the co-main event. That wasn't even the main event. That was the co-main event of James DeGale versus Badou Jack. And I remember when he went into the ring for that fight with Pedraza, he had the loudest ovation that night. So he was a star back then.
Wow.
And the reason he was a star back then was because he had a luxury that no fighter to that point had ever had in their career, which is having that Floyd Mayweather cosign from the jump. Like I'm talking like when he was like 7-0, 8-0, 9-0, Floyd was talking about this kid, Gervonta Davis. So my thing is he's been afforded a lot of luxuries that most fighters haven't been afforded, right? Because of Floyd, he's had that stamp of approval. Because even people who don't watch boxing, they may not know, they might not even know Tank by name. They might say, oh, the dude with Floyd with the knockouts? Mm-hmm. Oh, he good. Oh, he real good. So my thing is, look, we all want to see Tank in the big fights. Shakur kind of blew the opportunity for now just because of how bad and how boring his last performance was and how underwhelming it was. But the thing is, Devin Haney put on a freaking clinic against Regis Prograis. Yeah. And a lot of people out there, especially if they were to fight above 135, which I don't think they would. I don't think Tank would go up to 140 to fight Devin. I think if that fight was to happen, Devin would have to come out on 35, which Devin said he would. Right. So my thing is, even with that, people think Devin would beat Tank. His Turkey Al-Sheikh wants Devin Haney and Tank in Saudi. And my thing is, look, Al Heyman. One thing you can accuse Al Heyman of a lot of things. You can accuse the PBC of many things. But one thing Al Heyman is, he's a shrewd businessman. And my thing is, if the dollars make sense, what's the holdup?
Shit.
What's the holdup?
You don't have to worry about that with Turkey Al-Sheikh. You can make sure.
So I don't really think it should be a big issue. I don't think it should be all this hooting and hollering about whether or not Devin and Haney could Devin and Tank, I should say, could fight in Saudi. But nonetheless, let me before we go more into the the thing, let's definitely read some comments. Big Supreme says he's being facetious, he's being sarcastic. Maybe he is, but you know what? Gervonta Davis is at a stage of his career where we don't want what we want to see in the big fights. For years we've heard so many excuses for why he can't fight the top names. Like take it back all the way to 2017, 2016 with Lomachenko.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I could see what Big Supreme was saying. I could say that he could probably just joking around about whatever the case may be, because I think honestly, if it's about the money, he's gonna get it from the Saudis and he'll get the big fights. Because what I like about and I hope Turkey still sticks to that, he said when he wants to make cards, he wants a big card with all big names in it, so people can remember it, not just one fight with big names and everything else. Sort of. So I want to see that. I think that'd be great for Tank. It would actually make him more, famous, whatever it's called, get more popularity from going to Saudi and fighting over there. And let's see a Tank, because let's see Tank go out of his comfort zone all the way to the Saudis and see how he does. Devin Haney already went to
Australia. My thing is, look, the ring is square. It don't matter if it's in Saudi, Vegas, Baltimore, or Timbuktu. If Tank is really like that, which I think he is, he should be taking these fights. And I'm not, he says, like Devin always says, when it comes to Tank, they say everything except let's fight. In my Bill Haney voice, yeah. Tell the motherfucker truth about that.
Yeah, but the thing is,
he still won't go out to Saudi even if they send a Ferrari.
But it's in a special plan with his name on it or something. I will see what happens. I just think my whole issue with Tank is it's time for him to answer the call with the big names in his division and make some sort of statement to fight the top guns. I don't want